Jesse Roberts with TruLift Concrete Repair. We are here today at my house where all our products are tested so they don't have to be tested at your house. We are going to talk today about sealing your concrete and the importance of it, what causes concrete to pit and flake over time, and how you can make your concrete last many, many decades and still look beautiful like the day it was poured. Let's get started. The first step to concrete sealing is to pressure wash the surface. We can see this concrete is pretty clean already, but we want to get it really clean and open up the pores of the concrete so that it can accept the sealant very well. All right, now we want to let this concrete dry, and in this weather, that shouldn't take long. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and what we have done is put just a piece of painter's tape across this concrete slab. So what we're going to do is we are going to seal this side of the slab, and we're going to leave this one untreated. That way, in just a few days, we can come back and we can see the performance difference between treated concrete and unsealed concrete, and just see how it performs. Let you guys see for yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The process is pretty simple. We're going to use a solvent rated sprayer, and we're going to saturate this concrete. We're going to back roll that sealant in, and before that dries, we're going to apply just a second coat, back roll it, and then we'll let it cure for a few days and show you the results. All right, what we're gonna do now is take some unsealed concrete. We're gonna put some water on the concrete and see how it reacts. So one thing that happens with untreated concrete is it's very porous. So as I pour this this water onto the concrete, you can see that it almost immediately starts to soak into the concrete and absorb inside of that. So that's not what we want. We don't want the water to soak into the concrete, because on a hot summer day like this, it's going to evaporate rapidly and deteriorate that concrete as it does so. Also on a really cold day, if it rains and it freezes inside of the pores of the concrete, what happens when you put a can of Coke in the fridge or the freezer and you forget about it, explodes. Same thing's happening as water freezes inside of the pores of this concrete. So this is not what we want. We don't want it to soak into the concrete. Now let's head over to our sealed concrete and see what that looks like. All right. Now we are over at our sealed concrete, and you can see that the appearance of this concrete did not change at all. It doesn't look any different, doesn't feel any different, but it is going to perform differently. So let's put some water on this concrete and see what it does. You notice how the sealant almost acts like a Rain-X and doesn't allow the water to soak into the concrete. So as I rub it in, I can't get it to absorb into the concrete. So that is the benefit of sealing your concrete, it is not going to absorb into the pores of the concrete. Now, we're going to try one more test. Everybody knows that one of the worst things that can happen to you with concrete is somebody pulls up in a little pickup truck, or for some reason oil gets on the concrete, and we know that once that oil gets on the concrete, it's incredibly difficult to get out. So we get asked all the time, is there a way to lessen the effects of motor oil on concrete? So today we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, my wife will kill me, but we're going to do it for you guys. So this is motor oil. It came out of my Ram 2500. And we are going to let this motor oil soak into the concrete for a little while. Then we will dab it up with a washcloth, spray it off with a hose, and see how it performs. So if you've ever had an oil stain on your concrete, you'll know that it's incredibly difficult to get out, and it doesn't take long at all to stain the concrete. So that's been long enough. All I'm going to do is just dab it with this washcloth, and then we'll take our water hose and spray it off. So this concrete sealer actually has a 7-day cure time. So 7 days later, all the repellency of the chemicals will be in full effect. So we're doing this just about 16 hours after the first application ever on this concrete. So this is pretty impressive, being that we're only 16 hours into a 7-day cure time. And you can see that the oil did not stain the concrete. There's a mild amount of discoloration. I imagine that's going to wear off just fine. But compared to untreated concrete, light years better. All right, hey, I think this is pretty cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Now, our concrete sealer is industrial grade. It's solvent based, and it does a great job of preventing de-icing salt damage. It resists mold, mildew, efflorescence. It resists cracking and surface erosion, and has exceptional oil and stain resistance. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to learn more about sealing your concrete, give us a call at 803-200-2296, or check us out on the web at TruLiftConcrete.com. It's TRULIFT concrete.com. You can get this as a standalone service or as part of our concrete protection package. Either way is a great option. Hope you guys have a great day.